What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. My name's Tyler Gardner, and in today's video we're going to be working on my own truck for once. There's a few issues that's going on that I need to fix, but there's also a couple things I want to change. So first and foremost, the two bolts in the front of the air compressor, I use the ones that came with it. They're cheap, they snap, so we got to fix that. And another thing is sometimes I'm running the MIG welder and the TIG welder on the truck, and obviously carrying a tank like this. The wind was real bad today. It kept knocking the phone over, but carrying a tank like this is not the way to do it. So we're going to be making a holder for that and moving a few things around on the truck and just fixing some miscellaneous things. But right now I'm going to go ahead and get everything taken off and stripped down and ready for welding. Typically on somebody else's vehicle, I would disconnect the battery and put fire blankets down and be extra cautious. All right, y'all, so I've got almost everything off and ready for cutting and welding, but it's very tight in here, so it is very difficult to film and show you what's going on. Well, I got the air compressor blocked up right here, and I had this rubber mat to help with vibration, but these cheap bolts that it come with, they snapped. So I've got a little bit larger ones, heavier duty, that we're going to put in here. So we're going to cut these out. Well, first we're going to mark where these are, cut it out, and then we're going to weld the new ones in. Neither one of these side toolboxes have any supports. This one's got a block of wood under it. When I was putting this truck together, I just really didn't have the time to do everything the way I wanted to do it. So now I'm trying to catch up and fix everything like it should be. So my plan to hold these side toolboxes, on this end I'm going to put a piece of angle iron and weld it to that box and bolt it to the box itself. And this one I'm probably going to do the same thing, a piece of angle iron and bolt it to the box. The reason is I would like to have this its own little skid, so when it comes off, that side box can go with it. I'm going to replace that screw with like a latch mechanism, but I was thinking about mounting the fire extinguisher holder right here, because it is almost the same height as that post and it would fit there comfortably, so I'm thinking about doing that. But the post looks good, I'm happy with that. I'm gonna leave that to help center that tank up in there, but I need to make a holder like that one. I may have to get a piece of roll and have a strap on here temporarily so I can get that straightened out. But we'll see. Phone's fixing to die, so I'll catch up with y'all in just a little while. So while the phone was charging, I was able to get a good bit done. This is just glue from this pad. It apparently didn't hold up very well, but that's where the fire extinguisher will sit. Got my new reel lock on here. Pop that and it'll lock itself in place, so that'll be very nice. Got that on there. And I also got this piece of angle iron welded on here for this box. I got the other side as well. So that way it'll pull up tight to it and be square and get rid of that rocking on the truck. It's hard to see it on camera, but you kind of see it. But that's about all I'm gonna have time for today. Still a lot left that I do want to do to this setup. Over time, I figured out what works for me, what doesn't, what I like, what I don't like, and what I want to add, things like that. But I've got to build some sort of a way to hold this argon tank on here. For now, I can strap it and it'll be all right, but I would like a more permanent solution where I don't have to use a ratchet strap. So I'll probably make this a 2 or 3 part video because I think it's going to be long. I won't know till I edit it, but I think it'll probably be 2 parts at least. But let me know if y'all enjoyed this. If you did, drop it in the comments. If you have any ideas, critiques, anything you can think of, let me know, and I'd be happy to hear about it. But thank y'all for watching. God bless, and have a good one. So these holders right here, they're my poor man's platinum handles, right? So you know your platinum's on the Ford, you got the step and the handle and the tailgate. I ain't got all that. So these are just some pieces of pipe I had from leftover jobs from handrails. So stick them in there, and now I got a holder. Poor man's platinum handles.